What's happening? I'm Iron Man from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. You know who I am and you know what I does. I represent them Los Angeles Lakers for life. Hence the banner to my side. Man, I want to thank everybody who's been supporting the channel and watching the videos. Thanks goes out to you. Didn't want to be negative for this video, but the Trash Brothers make it extremely difficult, but I don't want to get into that. You know what, man? Listen. Oh, they're going to say, how can you say they're trash? I'm talking about Harrison Barnes and Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews is a shooting guard. And up until those last 4 minutes, like 4 minutes of the quarter, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, the shooting guard was 0 for 9. A shooting guard was 0 for 9, and he continued to chuck them up. They just happened to start going in. He hit 2 3-pointers, and they came back and tied the game up with that Luka magic that he is starting to live up to that nickname. But he had like 4 rebounds and like 3 assists, but 8 points. 8 points in like 30 some odd minutes, and you're making $18 million a year. That's trash. That is trash. It's trash. I don't know if it's hot garbage, but it is trash nonetheless. And then you've got Harrison Barnes. He is a certified gunner. What is a gunner? Somebody who just shoots and shoots and shoots. They just come out there shooting, shooting, shooting. They have no thoughts about any other facet of the game. I'm just coming out here shooting, shooting, shooting like a gunner in the military. He's just shooting from every angle. When he gets, he's shooting. You want me to shoot? He is shooting. He is shooting every single time. That is the difference between now and when Dennis Smith Jr. went down. He has been more assertive in taking more and more shots. Some games he shoots a high percentage. It's like, oh, wow, he got a bunch of points. Other games he shoots a low percentage. It's like, wow, he shouldn't even be in the league right now. Today happened to be one of those games that he shot a high percentage and he did nothing else. He did nothing else. I think he had like 0 rebounds and like 0. He was just, man, listen. I know he didn't have no assists. I do know that. I know he's not passing the ball. This guy's out of line. I mean, I don't remember him having an assist because he never passes. He never passes unless he's in trouble, get double and triple team. He just get one mindset going to the hole. But we'll move on from them. Then you got he had like 20, 30 something points, 27 points. I don't even know how many. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I don't respect people who just score a bunch of points because they're shooting every time. I can understand if you're like Klay Thompson, okay, and you score 60 and you only have the ball in your hand for like a minute, what was that, like a minute, 9 seconds, something crazy ridiculous. He wasn't dominating the ball. He was coming off screens. He was being a part of the offense. He was a decoy and he was still killing. That's not the same with Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes gets the ball and he holds the ball and dribbles for like 13, 14 seconds and then chunks up a wild, crazy shot. That's a problem. That makes the rest of the offense stagnant and people can't get involved into the game. That's why I don't like, people who score. He's a gunner. He just chunking it up and hopefully it goes in. And at $24 million or whatever, man, let's man, the Mavs are in a tough spot right now. The Trash Brothers are at it again, and you can't really do anything with them. Wesley Matthews' contract is up at the end of the year. I mean, who knows if he wants to come back. I mean, like $5, $6 million, I would do that, but probably not because he's like 32 years old or 30 years old. He doesn't fit with the rest of the core group, which is Luka Doncic and Dennis Smith Jr. and Jalen Brunson. But other than that, DeAndre Jordan. Oh man, Yeah, I mean, when you're getting like 23 rebounds, 22, 24 rebounds, you know, of course, and you only score like 10 points, hey, and if you actually get maybe a couple assists, all right, you know, you can be like, oh, I know he played like 35 minutes and he doesn't have any moves and he condenses the floor so there's no driving lanes and there's no spacing for anybody else on the team. Like, he only got, man, like what, like 14 rebounds, like 12 points or something close to that. It's not good enough. Not good enough. And once again, this guy had 0 blocks. 0 blocks. So that the guy coming off the bench, Myers Leonard, he had like 12, 14 points coming off the bench for the Portland Trail Blazers. That's outrageous. You can't just allow these guys to be dominating down there like that. That doesn't make any sense. Then Mo Harkless came in, had a pretty good game. I don't know, man. Oh, listen. Seth Curry for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's starting to feel a little bit better about himself. He's getting a little bit more healthy, a little healthier, and he played a pretty good game. Had a nice steal, came in and just pulled up. Nice. He's starting to round in the form, and I'm just wondering, like, why did the Mavs let this guy go? I don't understand some of these moves they made. Giving DeAndre Jordan $25 million. Look, I don't even want to get into these crazy or unexplainable management decisions. You know, actually, I think I'm gonna do a video about that tomorrow. What I think the Mavs should do in the off season, and if they're gonna make any moves during this season, who should they continue on with the roster. But that's another video for tomorrow. Hopefully, since they're not playing on Christmas. Now, man, we're playing the Portland Trail Blazers. Oh, Jalen Brunson. He actually had a pretty good shooting game. I think he went like 4 for 9. You know, had some points, he had some assists. He only had a couple of turnovers. I think he had like three assists. He went like 6 rebounds. They play good. Hey, okay. I'm not mad at you like, oh man, Damian Lillard went off for 30-some points. Damian Lillard goes off against everybody. That's Dame Dollar. That's what he do. Speaking of going off, you know, but CJ McCollum, man, he had his normal like 18, 20-some points. I mean, just a casual day. I mean, those guys always go off, but it hurts. It's a little bit more blinding when you see Wesley Matthews only have 8 points, and up until like the last few minutes of the fourth quarter was 0 for 9. And these guys are killing you, and you are sucking. That is the problem in a nutshell. But Dame Dollar, he went off, did his normal thing. He didn't shoot great, but he had some nice assists. In my estimation, that Damian Lillard is what Dennis Smith Jr. can be. He can be a scoring guard like that. He reminds me so much of Steve Francis, used to play for these Houston Rockets. I mean, they got a similar style of gameplay, but I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But, man, man, it's difficult for Jalen Brunson to play. I don't even get mad at him. He can't play defense against these other guards or any shooting guards that come out. All I got to do is run pick and roll or screen and roll, whatever you want to call it, with the 5-man, because DeAndre Jordan refuses to leave the paint, and he just leaves them wide open for jumpers. They get like 5-6 feet of space. He's like, I can't come out the lane, So they're just getting picked. Jalen Brunson just running through these screens all day, and then they come out these screens and they're wide open spaces. They just come out, just knock down these shots, and then DeAndre Jordan's like, faking like you're gonna come out there. That's the problem. Of course, Luka Doncic was pretty awesome. He kept the turnovers down, but his shooting percentage is like 33%. He's got to find, some days the shooting percentage is up and good, and some days the turnovers are good, but you know, usually they're reversed. Never on the same day. If we can ever get that down together, it would be fantastic. But about the news about Dennis Smith Jr., They saying that now I think they're watching the videos. Because Dennis Smith Jr. is supposedly on the trading block. The management is gauging interest in getting rid of this guy. I thought that they should at first, but I didn't think they would get equal value. And I don't think they've had enough time to actually gel and work together due to the injury. So you shouldn't give up that quick. I just don't see that. Plus, he's on a good contract. I don't see that. But hey, there's interest in it. I think they've been watching videos like, yeah, we need to get somebody who fits better in here. But people aren't giving away talent that fits together with somebody like Luka Doncic. They're not just giving them away. So it's going to be a problem for them. And you know the Mavs make horrible decisions, i.e. DeAndre Jordan and Wesley Matthews contract and Harrison Barnes contract. It's just ridiculous. It just don't make no sense. They've also been watching the videos. I know, or at least in my mind, I think they are, because this guy, Dirk Nowitzki, did not play. Now, they're saying they're calling it an injury, but I think that's a nice way of saying he's not going to be playing in some of these games, at least until he gets into better shape, because he's hindering the Mavs right now. He can't guard anybody. He just cannot move. He just absolutely cannot move. And they don't want to, disrespect him and say DNP CD, which is did not play coach's decision. So like DNP injury. They didn't even go into what kind of injury it was or anything like that. Why would you not say what kind of injury it was? That's because it's just made up. It's like, oh, he's injured, he's nursing, he's coming back from that, whatever. So they don't make it look like, oh, wow, he needs to go ahead and retire right now, getting DNPs in your last season. Go ahead and watch these fantastic highlights from Luka Doncic and Dame Dollar.
Seems like every night Luka and the other team star have an epic battle, and oh, that's an easy layup right to the hole. They don't know what's going on. Like, you were supposed to get him. Look at that. Look at DeAndre Jordan sitting in the lane, just letting this man get screened and then looking around. You got to come out there and defend on that. Hey, good rebound. Luka Doncic. Way to push it up the floor. Oh, pull up. Wet. You know what that is. You know what that's almost as good as the step back. Oh, that's too much, Dame. Oh, man. Hey, look, man, Jalen Brunson, I'm not mad at you, man. It's nary been a man that's been able to stop that. Look at him. He's not even putting a hand in his face. What is Jalen Brunson supposed to do? DeAndre Jordan sucks on pick and roll defense. He is giving them buckets. It's like, oh my God, let me use him. Luka Doncic, with the step back. Wet. You know what that is. You knew it was coming. It is patented at this point in time. Oh, that's just wow. That's just too many. That's too many dribbles. I mean, hey, somebody needs to help. I mean, that guy is an all NBA talent. Oh, spin move on Powell. He's like, what? I didn't know what I was doing. He's got his hands up. Oh no, it's Dame's. Oh no. Oh, somebody done got that boy mad. Somebody must have ate his cereal. Oh my God. Oh my God, Dorian Finney-Smith. Oh my God, too slow to catch Dame. Dame's got the jumper, he's got the handles, and he's explosive. Oh no. Oh, good pass. And Barnes said, I don't care, I'm gunning. No matter where I get the ball, I'm firing it up. Oh, look at this move. Oh, right to the middle. Oh yeah, to take the lead. Luka Doncic, the Wonder Kid. I like that. They said, oh yeah, do your thing. Okay. That's way too easy. Oh man, Rick Carlisle, that is an excellent timeout. Like, what is going to down by 3? Oh my God! Oh my God! You had to know that was going in. It's Luka Magic. Oh, Mo Harkless is like, I don't know what to do. But that pass by Brunson, OT, you know what this is. It's Dame time.
After the fantastic heroics from Luka Doncic, I'm not even mad nor surprised that Dame Dollar had that fantastic game and he went to clinch the game in the overtime period, because as a lifelong Laker, he just has to have this vendetta against the Los Angeles Lakers.
So they're thinking we got Brandon Ingram, one of our best defenders, on Dame, and we going into overtime. But Mavs fans, I'm sorry, I've seen this movie before, and it never ends well for my team. Man, do I hate that guy. It's Dame time. It is Dame time. He killed my boys yet again.
He kills us like every time until like this year. I mean, it's like the last 5-6 years since he's been in the league, he's been killing us repeatedly. Like every game, he makes a point of like destroying us. So I know about this guy. You know, I've had many nightmares about this guy. So don't feel bad that he came in and put his foot down. And usually, like the last couple of seasons, it's like there's a certain stretch in the year or a couple of stretches where Dame Dolan becomes like, wow, this guy should be MVP. He becomes awesome. I mean, like he's unstoppable. Like he's a top 5 player in the league instead of like, you know, top 12. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, make sure to look out for that video tomorrow about the management decisions of the Mavs coming up and forward. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time there's a brand new video. Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. Holla.